Hello everyone, welcome back. We're back. We're playing golf again. Uh, After a disastrous last week where we missed the cut for the first time ever, and a really awful second round, we're back on the course once more. We're here at Cavacom Creek Golf Club for the Romeo Pasar Invitational, CCK division. We're about to get started here. It's a par 72. Easiest difficulty. What are we looking at here? Low wind speed. Morning. Very firm fairways and greens. Fast green speed. Should be an interesting one from the blue tees today. So yeah, there was no golf on Thursday and Friday because we missed the cut, obviously. So we played some Fall Guys instead, and that was a pretty. That actually ended up being pretty fun. I'm definitely gonna do some more of that if I keep missing cuts, but of course the goal is to not miss cuts. So let's just try to not miss cuts, huh? All right, let's get down to it here. Oh, that's a bad opening drive there. 290 yards, and we are right into the heavy rough here on this par 4. I have to try and scramble this one out. It's a 7-iron here. It's a little bit fast. Clubbed up and still didn't quite make the green, huh? That's unfortunate. So I'll say about that. We could still chip this and get it pretty close and still get the knock in for par. I have faith. I have faith. Oh, that was almost a birdie. That was so close. Like, that would have been a hell of a way to open the first round. With a chip in for birdie from like 13 yards. But still, we start the round with a par. Didn't really like starting it off with that kind of a scramble. Oh, now this one looks interesting. We've got some pretty steep corners here. I feel like if we hit a little bit of draw on it, I can never tell which way's draw and which way's fade. If I hit a little bit this way and have it swing in with the speed boost, might be able to hit that and give it a little bit of a bounce here. Of course, the wind will carry it in as well. A little bit slow. We're heavily relying on wind here. Okay, it's hit the slope. It's gonna roll down and hopefully leave us pretty close and in a decent position. Okay, well, not really close, but at least we don't have to contend with that awful red-looking lie over there in the left-hand side. We do have this double break to deal with, though. 39 feet for birdie. I don't have a massive amount of confidence heading into the shot, but if we can get close enough to the point where we can give it a 2-tap. Oh, that's very close. I mean, it's still got a little bit away. We're still looking at 6 feet. But we're still going to drop it down in for par. And that's okay, as long as we don't like grossly overshoot the hole and leave us with like a 15-footer plus in the other direction. That's okay. I can live with those kind of shots. All right. I have a feeling I'm going to fast it, so I'm going to aim for like the right side of the fairway. Oh, that was a little slow actually. And with 105% power, oh, that's heading into the heavy rough again. It's going to take a bounce, but it's not going to bounce the whole way back onto the fairway though. It's not really a good shot. 79 to 86. I feel like the double club up might be a little bit overkill here. I'm just gonna go down to the 8 iron. Send it, brother. A little bit fast. Which is good because it's going to bring us in towards the hole a little bit. Will it stay on the green or will it go to the fringe? It's on the fringe. Okay. It's on the fringe, which means we can chip. I hate these partial chips. Hate them. Let's go. Let's go. That's a good birdie. That's a good birdie. Let's get a replay on that. Good scramble as well. No green in regulation. Still get a birdie. Plink. 9-yarder. What a hit, son. What a hit. Alright. 1 under through 3. Oh boy, this set. We got swirling 7-mile-an-hour winds right in our face. This just really picked up all of a sudden. Oh boy, that's a awful, awful drive. Can't seem to have fairways at all on the scores. No. It's not worth the club up to wood. I'm just gonna take the hybrid and just take the clean shot here for the center. I wouldn't have got 200 yards out of it anyway, even if I did club up. Not with the lie penalty I was facing. Okay. Big difference between the pitching wedge and the 9-iron here, but we are going into heavy wind, remember. So even if we like overclock our hit here a little bit, that should compensate for the wind factor. Fortunately, we did hit it fast, so do end up a little bit out from the hole here. 28 feet out, in fact, for birdie on this par 5. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Let's go. Oh, 2 birdies in a row. That doesn't happen as very often. Oh man, 2 replays in a row too. Holy macaroni. Take a look at this. Right around the rim, around the flag, and in. What a great shot. What a great shot. Looking at a long par 4 here. 395 yards. We're also looking at a water hazard, which is, after last week, a little bit trauma-inducing. Oh boy, that's an awful drive. And drives just haven't really been with the program at all this week. Oh no, stay on. Stay on. Heavy rough, stop me. That was really spooky there for a second. We got very close to the drink. We got very close to the drink on that one. Club up here to come out of this heavy rough and hopefully leave us close enough to the green. Oh, that's slow. I mean, we get the green in regulation, I guess. I guess we get that. 30-footer for birdie. Now, look at that downhill that's on the other side of that. So I want to underhit this, ideally. I mean, in an ideal world, I would want to, you know, just get it in, but I really just didn't want to leave it like on an awkward lie for our second shot, so that we, you know, we don't like miss this opportunity to get a par, which we didn't. So I'm pretty pleased about that. I think, you know, I think I'm I'm hesitant to say it nearly because because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I really think that, you know, missing the cut in the last round may have actually helped us become better, because now we're playing like a little bit more conservatively. And that we're aware that, you know, if we're absolutely going for a long putt and trying to get it in, you know, that's obviously going to be worse depending on like what way our lie situation is. 24 feet here. And look at this lie. This lie is pretty bad. Or is it? Let's go! Ho ho ho! Oh boy, we're on a hell of a start here. Oh man. I was gonna say that, you know, it'd be better to hit it short and leave us with an easy second tap, rather than gunning for it and then leaving ourselves like 15 or 20 feet off on the other direction, because we're putting into a bad roll situation. But man, 3 under through 6. I can't believe it. It's so good, dude. It's a little bit fast. Should stay on the fairway though. Should stay on the fairway. Beautiful. Beautiful. 313 yards. Couldn't have asked for it to be better. Now, we're shooting into a little bit of wind here. We're also going up 6 yards, so I feel like staying with the club that we're on would be beneficial. That is a perfect shot. Wind should drive us close to the pin. It's a nice up and down there. We get to avoid that big massive slope over there, and we are putting downhill, so we want to be a little bit softer on the tap, just to make sure that, you know, we don't like roll it too far over. We do have this little bit of a lie to tend with as well. Oh, I underestimated that. That's unfortunate. But we didn't overhit it, and we left us in a nice position for a 2-tap. So, you know, again, improvement. It's something that we're doing. It's something we're working on. And we're going to get better at it. Eventually. Alright, this is a spicy one. This is especially dangerous. So, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually aim for the heavy rough over here. And that should fast us into the fairway out here with a 3-wood. I didn't want to hit it with a driver and then overhit it and, you know, like still get the water hazard at the end of it. But that's still a good roll. It's nearly 290 yards. With a 3-wood as well, which is really impressive. Alright. Driver off the deck could probably get us home here. If we're lucky. I don't think we're especially lucky, so I think we're just going to 3-wood this one again. Oh, that's slow. Oh, that's slow. Oh boy, what a hit. You hear the crack on that. You hear the crack on that. Oh man, that tree stump just saved our bacon there. Oh man, that was totally unintentional. I wish I could say I done that on purpose, but I absolutely didn't. Can we get a splash shot up here, please? A little bit fast with the splash. Oh, that's landed very close. That landed very close. Oh man, it would be on for another birdie here. Oh! You know what? After hitting that tree stump, I can't be mad at getting a par out of that. I was in such a good position that, you know, and I don't know, I can't be mad at it. Really, truly, and honestly. Like, if I'd have stayed in the heavy rough there, I would have probably scrambled to get a par anyway. But, still, I can't lie, being in that kind of a scoring position still hurts. But, you know, like, we still got very, very close. I can be happy with that, but I can also, like, demand more of myself. That's a nice, easy birdie to take. That's great. We go in from the front half 4 under. One of our best rounds in a while. Hopefully we can just keep it up here on the back 9. And we should be on the way to posting a really impressive score. Of course, none of this is going to matter if we're not going to be consistent enough to do this well over all 4 rounds, but you know what? For the first round so far, I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Yeah, that's a good... It left us on the bad side of this little lip here on the top end of this bunker. But, you know what? I will absolutely take this. Up it a little bit back and to the left. Should curl us in with an approach shot. That's nice. I mean, it's going to leave us a little bit further out than maybe I would have liked, perhaps. But it's a nice drop in. For birdie, 22 feet here. Gonna leave the flag in for this one. That's gonna go close. Oh, that's gonna go in. Let's go. Ho ho. Oh man. Oh man. I'm telling you, all I needed was some time off and to miss a cut. Seriously, missing a cut might have actually been like the best thing that has happened to me in this game. Oh, we're actually... going down altitude here. Maybe we should have aimed closer to the pin to stop the runoff here. And, you know, to just generally get ourselves closer and account for the wind. We shouldn't miss this little bit of a roll here if we get our chip right. Alright, we're a little bit fast. We're not going to get it in here. But we're going to get in very, very close. And that's going to be a tap down for a nice par. At this stage now, when we are ahead in the scoreboard, I mean, relatively speaking, we're ahead. I don't know how far we're ahead in terms of the other opposition, because we're playing so early on a Sunday afternoon here today. But, in terms of, like, at least being ahead of par. Ooh. Well, at least we slowed it into, like, the center of the fairway and not into the heavy rough. He spoke too soon. He has definitely spoke too soon. But, anyway, as I was saying, at least we... At least we're getting pars when we're ahead in the scoreboard and when we're under par already. So that, you know, we're maintaining position rather than getting pars when we're supposed to be chasing. That actually worked out really well. Thank you very much, wind. Got us relatively close. 12 foot for birdie. That's nowhere near close, though. Really thought it would break more than that. That's a putt that I want back. I could have done much better with that if I just, you know, took more time to look at the shot. But you know what? Par is par, and like I literally just said like a few seconds ago, like we're already 5 under par. So you know, I'm not too mad at getting more pars now because you know we're already looking at an advantage. Does it kind of hit different when you know you having a chance to? Oh god, we left ourselves in a really bad position here. Does it hit different because we're missing chances to extend our lead rather than simply just maintain the course? Yeah, sure. But we're absolutely just playing to our strength. I was going to say we're playing to our strengths here, but I'm not sure what that was suggested at, but that's okay. We got around the tree. We're doing fine. You can probably chance a flop shot here, actually. Flop shots always go fast. That's got a little bit of roll to it, actually. And that is coming right down next to the pin. That actually worked out really well. And a birdie on a par 5. Not for the first time this round, but it's nice to finally be able to get some of those, rather than you know leaving points on the table. We're 6 under through 13. We're going down 12 feet and in, and we've got the wind at our backs here. This is a disastrous drive. Is it going to leave us closer to the hole? Sure. Is it going to leave us in the heavy rough? Also, sure. So, you know, not exactly the way we drew this shot up, but I'm going to club up to the 7-iron, try and pitch it as close as we can. Send it. Oh, oh, oh! I can't believe I almost holed in from that. I almost holed in from that. That's incredible. That would have been my furthest. That would have been, you know, without a doubt, my furthest hole in my career. Like in single player or TGC. That would have been an amazing shot for eagle. From heavy rough, from like 100 and something yards out. I can't even remember what distance it was. Ah, and that's just so painfully close. But no cigar. You know, from rimming out and almost getting an eagle to a par, that one hits different. But I do realize how lucky I was on that shot. Like, I had no business getting as close as I did on that opening shot. Zero business. It's a really nice course this week. Credit to Doyley, who picks out these courses and books the tournaments every week. He's really booked a really nice course for us to be on this afternoon. If it wasn't fast, it was in. But a lot of those partial chips, I always seem to end up fasting them. Like I don't want to like overhit them in power, but then I end up fasting them, and I don't know. It is another part of my game that I do have to work on. Okay, water hazard. I do not like you. That's right up and over that tree. Just about over that tree. Into that tree. Into that heavy rough again. I really thought we were going to clear that tree there. That's unfortunate. The wind just blew us back into it, really and truly. We're going to club up to 75 to 80. 73 to 80 on 125 yards. That's going to overhit it, so we're going to club to the 8 iron here. Wind should get us close as well. 102% power. Okay, maybe we should have clubbed up twice instead of just once. Actually, maybe not. Actually, maybe not. 6 feet for birdie, but this is quite a fast lie here. There we go. The needle has been moved once again. We are 7 under. And this is like the round of my freaking life here, dude. This is such a good round for me. Big long par 5 here. 524 yards. If we can get a good 300 here, that'll be a phenomenal start. There's 300 easily. Stop just shy of 325. That's great for closing the distance here. Four iron with a little bit of wind power should bring us close to home. A little fast. A little bit of wind at our backs. Is going to get on the green, is going to roll off that bank towards the center. Still going to be a decent distance outside of the pin, but this lie is tricky. I can't lie. See what I did there. 23 feet for eagle. I don't want to overhit it. And leave myself too far away from the second tap. Mission accomplished. Still get a birdie. You love to see it, honestly. You love to see a -8 with 1 hole to go. It is amazing how well I can play it once I don't have to contend with water hazards. We're gonna go down to this. I feel like if I hit the driver with this, we are going slightly down in altitude here, and I'm scared of runoff here, so I am gonna go down to the 3 wood. Maybe not very well advised, but I would rather underhit it and have like a shorter range pitch up rather than overhit it and then having to try and deal with those bunkers on the far side, particularly when there was that water hazard as well on the left too. But, you know, you have to deal with that as well. And I splash it up with a gap wedge, please. That's a great approach shot. That's a great approach shot. 8 feet for birdie. Heavy roll. Oh! Almost made it. But you know what? 8 under par. It's probably one of our best TGC rounds to date. And that leaves us in a very, very good position here. Let's take a look at that scorecard. No bogeys! At all! I am impressed. I am absolutely impressed with myself there. That was great. Four under on the front, 4 under on the back. You love consistency like that. If only I can do this now for the next 3 rounds, I'll be in a fantastic position to finish strong. And, you know, leave myself in a good spot to finish in the upper part of the leaderboards. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. This first round of the Romeo Pasar Invitational. Get our XP here. I know we've already maxed out our clubhouse pass. Here at the Cavacom Greek Golf Club, I'm JC for Life. Thank you all again for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for round 2. Take care.